2D shape, reflection, and coordinate. 2D shape, reflection, and coordinate. Hi there, and welcome to Kapow Learning. And today we're going to be doing maths, and we're going to be looking at 2D shape reflections and coordinates. So watch this, pause it, and try to answer and see if you are Kapow. So here we have a rectangular shape. We've got the vertices there, A, B, C, and D. We're going to reflect this 2D shape, and then we're going to write the coordinates down. So watch this, pause it, play it, and take notes. Be careful. So here we go. First, what we're going to do, we're going to look at B, and we're going to see how many places it is from the center. So we count one square, so we're going to go one square away. We're now going to put B down there, but what we need to do now is try and find the coordinates. So we're going to go across the x-axis, and we're going to go up to where the B is. So, as you can see, we've got the 5. So we're going to put the 5 in the x-axis for the B. So the coordinate so far is 5. And how do we work out the second coordinate? You guessed it. What we're going to do, we're going to go across now to the y-axis. So that's a 7. So now we've got B equals 5, 7 on the new reflected coordinate. Okay? Next, what we're going to look at, we're going to do the D one. So here we go. So we go 1 square to the center. So that means we're going to go 1 square away from the center. And we're going to put the vertice there for the D. So now we've reflected it correctly, we now need to work out the coordinates. You can pause it and press play to see if you can do this correctly. So here's the D. So what we're going to do, go across the x-axis and then up to where it is. And we're going to find that x-axis is a 5. So the D new coordinate now is 5. Right. How can you work out the y-axis? You can pause and then press play. You've guessed it, you go across to the y-axis. So it's now the 2. So there we have it. So the D reflected new coordinate is 5, 2. Okay, so now we need to find A and C. Okay, we can join those lines up. Now I'm going to try and find the A. Okay, so where do we reflect this? You can pause and then press play. So we got count the squares to the reflected line. 1, 2, 3. So that means we're going to go 3 away. 1, 2, 3. We're going to put that vertice down now, and that's going to be the A. So that is now the reflected new A for our new shape. So now we need to find out the coordinates of that new A. So you can pause and then press play. Remember what we do? Right. So for the A, we go across the x-axis and then stop when we get to the letter of A. And we go up, and you've guessed it, it's a 7. So we're going to put a 7 in the x-axis for the first coordinate. What we're going to put for the second coordinate there for A, you can pause and then press play. Right. And we go across this time, and you've guessed it, you should have put a 7. So the coordinate for A, for the new reflected shape, is 7, 7. Right. So now what we're going to do is C. So we're going to, again, count across. 1, 2, 3. You can pause and then press play. Where should this new reflected vertice go for C? You've guessed it. 1, 2, 3 there. And we're going to put our C in there. Okay. So now what we've done, we've reflected, and you can almost see that shape now almost complete. We now need to find the coordinate for the new C vertice. So you pause and then press play. Right, we go across the x-axis, we go up to the C. So that's going to be our first coordinate, and you should have put 7. What do we now? Oh, look at the shape. So that is what the shape looks like now. But we need to find the y-axis for that C. So what do? You guessed it. We go across to the y-axis, and you should have put a 2 in there. So now, if we look at it, we've got a perfectly reflected shape with new coordinates. So the new A is 7, 7. The new B is 5, 7. The new C is 7, 2. And the new D is 5, 2. That is 2D shaped reflections and coordinates. Hopefully now you understand and you are a Kapow warrior. Thank you for watching Kapow Learning. 2D shape, reflection and coordinate. 2D shape, reflection and coordinate. 2D shape, reflection, haba, yeah, coordinates, yeah.